geeks, thanks for checking us out. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Check for our giveaway list. We have a lot of legends to give away, and you want to make sure that you're a part of it. Who doesn't like free stuff?
Mcfarlane Toys, Doom, the Marauder. I hate this guy. Alright, so if you hadn't played Doom Eternal and you don't know who Marauder is, take it from me, he ruins the game. Man, I started playing Doom Eternal, it was my most anticipated game of like the last 2 or 3 years. Enjoying it, going through it, blowing through it. I was playing every day. Maybe 2 or 3 times a day if I get a chance. I was staying up late, playing it. Got to the Marauder. He was like the first actual boss. Yeah, he breaks the game. All the rules of the games change. He has an impenetrable field. He can dodge. He can hit you from across the room if you're too far, too close. Anyway, I know we're not reviewing the game here, but if you know who the Marauder is, you know what I'm talking about. I finally beat him, and after I beat him, I literally stopped playing the game. And not on purpose, I wasn't mad or anything. I just didn't have the desire to go back in like I had before, because beating him was no fun. And to be honest with you, I don't even know how I beat him. But I'm going off on a tangent here. Anyway, so here we got him in the box. You see you got the Doom logo on the front, you got the Marauder close-up face at the bottom, and the word Marauder right there along next to it. Alright, left side of the box, got Marauder in case you forgot who you're buying with a peekapoo window. Then you got the authentic Doom artwork on the side. Then on the back, you got the full body picture of the Marauder. Alright, on the backboard, you've got his axe and you got his Doom stand. Alright, here's in his cage. You can see there are no accessories in the cage, just the figure itself. Marauder booty shot. Alright, so I hate to admit it, much as I hate this dude, but this dude is a beaut. Detailed. Let's start with that head sculpt. The horns, you can see they actually look like animal horns. They have the different layers of growth through them, those lines. The skull, he has knitted brow lines cut in. His eyes are carved in, sunken into the skull, with his pupils are not just painted in, they're actually carved in. And his nose cavity is carved in as well, and then painted black in there. You see he's got 2 horns coming around the side by his mouth. They have the same kind of detail as the horns on top of his head. And his mask, or his mouth covering, you can see it has little spikes coming down from the bottom. Yeah, that is nice. Give you even closer look in there. Man, that's excellent. Alright, so when you look at his chest, you see he's got the individual veins in there, and you can actually see the top bones of his rib cage here protruding through. That's awesome. And I mean, you have to look close to see it. So I mean, that attention to detail, the sculptor needs an applause, because that's awesome. And you see that his chest gear, finely chiseled. You've got the demon language that they use in the game around there. Then you've got the individual belt buckles, and the belt buckles are not just painted all one color. You can see that they have it worn silver, making it look like it's real metal. The detail on the shoulder pads, I'm gonna stop saying the word detail, I'm saying it over and over again, but man, I'm just really impressed. You got these individual blades, and then in between the blades, you actually have some carved, I almost said hand carved, but I'm sure they have it done by machine, but you have individually carved pieces to make it look like different metal plates in there, and there are actually holes in there that you can see through. I know it looks dark on the camera, but you can actually see through those holes. Alright, in the back, you see you've got leather straps. So you got leather straps, and you have the belt buckles with the same silver finish. Then it looks like you got a leather pad over here, and that's what the shoulder pad pokes into. Alright, so looking here, he's got a leather strap with bullets in it. So he can make sure he doesn't run bullets in a gunfight. He doesn't need it in the game, trust me. Then here, looks like his pants are being held up by metal straps, so the guy's fashion conscious, you know that. And it actually has individual holes, and it has like a brace there to connect two sides. Then on his hip, you see he's got some skulls there from some apparently really tiny people that he killed. And then the skirt itself looks like it's chainmail. And I just can't get over the high detail here, man. That is fantastic. They could have easily went the lazy route and just redesigned and put some lines there. It's great. On the other side, you see he's got a little pouch. It's open, so there must be something coming out of there. I don't know if that's where he stores his weed. You better be careful, stop and frisk. He's got another pouch in the front. Now, interesting enough, the pouch is filled in, so you can't put anything in there. I don't know why they didn't leave that open. Then the boots, you see he's got the buckles on there. Looks like he's going to a rave. I'll say it again. Detailed, detailed, detailed. I can't tell you how impressed I am with this. As good as it looks on camera, it's more impressive in person. That's him looking straight ahead. And straight ahead from the side, even though his shoulder pad's blocking it out. He does look down, and pretty far down. It's a good angle. That's looking down from the side. Hopefully you can see past his pad. And I put his head back up so you can see the difference. Can we get more turn on the head than Doomslayer? Yes, we can. He can look to the right. He can look to the left. We have a working head here. Alright, so these shoulder pads, the armor does look like the one on the Doomslayer. I think they come off. Yeah, they do. They turn. And yeah, you can pop them out. They do move. Alright, so he gets his arms up pretty high. I wasn't expecting much. If you remember from my Doomslayer review, those arms didn't get up much past his waist. But that's pretty good. I was not expecting that at all. Alright, so he does have a single jointed elbow, but he gets the full 90 degrees, as you can see there on his right arm up in the air. You get a full clean 90 degrees. And then you can actually, with the shoulder joint, his hand, well not that one apparently, but this one, you can get it a little bit closer to his face than the Doomslayer did. It's not close, but it's way better. So you can actually get some better posing with the upper body there with that. And you can get a full 360 with the arms, it looks like. Yeah, you just gotta be careful of that shoulder pad. It does go all the way around. My finger keeps hitting the shoulder pad. But yeah, it goes all the way around. So that's pretty good. And you get a swivel at the elbow. Is there a bicep swivel? No, no bicep swivel. But you do get a swivel at the elbow. Now what about these hands? The hands do turn all the way around. Do they pivot? No. Left hand does, oh sorry, right hand does not. Yeah, this hand doesn't either. It's weird because it looks like it's on a pivot joint. Oh yeah, oh, I just wasn't doing it hard enough. So yeah, it does click down, as you see. And then click back up. Let's see if it doesn't go back. Does this one go down? Oh yeah, I'm just being too delicate with these things. Okay, cool. Alright, so the abdomen of this guy is pretty good. He's on a rocker. He can rock side to side and swivel around. But he can also go forward. No click. But you see he can lean forward. Does he go back? Oh, he leans back a little bit with the abdominal pivot and the waist pivot. He can actually lean back with them combined together. So that's pretty good, man. Alright, so you know what I credit this to? That Doomslayer was made off of old mold. Mcfarlane's improving, because this is a new figure. So this is a new mold, and they're getting the articulation better. So bravo to them. The other Doomslayer, I was a little bit hard on it, but I gotta remember that that figure is a little bit older. Alright, so waist, you do get 360 at the abdominal joint. Then you don't get 360 at the waist. Okay, that was a shock. That's just there to pivot and rock. strange, but I'll deal with it. Alright, so he does have single jointed knees. You don't get a lot of range out of it, but this is as far as his leg will lift. You see the thigh does not give you a 90-degree angle. And you see the knee does give you about 90 degrees, but it gets nowhere near his butt. As far as split action goes, these sheaths or his skirt there, they stop the legs from going all the way up, but I have no doubt that without those it would go up. I don't think these are removable. No, they're not. They're attached there. So yeah, so you're not going to get it much farther than that. And you can, well, you're supposed to be able to turn them, but I don't think you can get high enough to turn. Okay, so yeah, not doing any turning there. So it looks like the feet are on a plain tilt joint, not a rocker. That's the toes pointing up. That's flat. And then that's back. So not bad. You got some decent range there. These guards here, do they move? No, they don't move. So those, what do they call it? Spats. They don't move, but they do look good. Alright, so here's a look at what I call his blood axe. I don't know if that's the name of it. I didn't notice this in the packaging, but you can see that the demonic runes are carved into the axe. That's freaking fantastic. And the axe is made of somebody's ripped out spinal cord. And you got the skull at the top, and the eyes look like they're painted blue, or is that some kind of blue plastic in there? I can't even tell, sorry. I have pretty bad eyesight close up, but whatever it is, it looks cool as I don't know what. Look at this baby. Yeah, so I think this might be my favorite figure of 2020. Beating out Iron Man 2020. I'm in love with this guy. I advise you get your hands on him close up, even if you're not a big Doom fan. Whatever kind of collecting you're doing, he will look good in there. You can just use him as a bad guy, even if you're not into Doom. Because man, he's fantastic. I can't express how detailed and how gorgeous a figure this is, especially for a $19 figure. Usually when you have something that has this much detail and this much fine carving in it, you're thinking of something like an import NECA or Mafex. But yeah, the quality of the material is not the same, but just the look of it is the same though. This is superior stuff here. Alright, yeah buddy, I'm in love with this guy. I can't say it enough. Can't recommend enough to go out and buy this guy. Get your hands on him. I noticed that on Amazon his price went up and he was sold out yesterday, but he was back in stock this morning. As of the recording of this video, Walmart does have it in stock, I believe for $24.99. If you can find it for $19, then so be it. But man, let me know what you think in the comments. Are you into Doom? Are you into Mcfarlane toys? You gonna grab this guy? I absolutely love him. Sound off. Thanks for the support. Please like and subscribe. We're growing, we're growing, we're growing. We're on our way to 1,000. Once I get to 1,000, I can start doing bigger and better things. The more I can do, the more content for you to enjoy. Anyway, check out the link at the end of the video. We're doing some giveaways. I added a bunch of giveaway videos yesterday. I'll be adding some more this week. So until next time, geeks, geek out.